Koloff here live at the Braylon Edwards Tailgate Takeover post-game show with the one, the only Justin Satawa, and I gotta say, I'm not just pissed. I'm disappointed. Ryan Ryan Day gets his lick back against the Wolverines. A year after winning the national title following the loss to Michigan. They went on a run. They won the Natty. They went undefeated, ran the table this year all the way up until the game. The number one team in the country. And you just saw Ryan Day get his first win against Michigan in 5 straight tries. Yeah, not ideal. Michigan didn't come out to play at all on offense today. That's just as simple as that. Your defense gave you a shot holding the Buckeyes under, not having too many explosive plays in this one, but the offense didn't give you a chance. And I think, to me, when Michigan, they settled for 3 on their first drive, and then the Wolverines settled for 3 after forcing an interception immediately on the second drive. You needed to score a touchdown in one of those two. They weren't able to do so. And, Ohio State took advantage. Ohio State, an explosive team like that, is always going to score touchdowns. And, when they didn't do it last year, Ohio State lost. Michigan didn't score touchdowns in the red zone. They lose this one. Yep. Brandon, what are your first reactions besides the fact that it's a blizzard out here in Ann Arbor? Shout out Black Rock, Mad Packs, and Gold Crown as always. But, yeah, first reactions to the game.
Disappointing, man. I mean, we didn't even end up in the end zone. I'm not going to say that I was coming into this game expecting 100% that we were going to win, obviously. I mean.
Yeah, you're a 9.5-point dog.
Yeah. But to not even end up in the end zone is just disappointing. I mean, the offensive scheme that we had in the second half was just bullshit. I mean, no adjustments. When we don't pass the ball, we're not going to be able to run the ball, and we didn't really pass the ball. I mean, we have one here and there, but we weren't going downfield. We barely saw Andrew Marsh today. It's just
terrible.
All around, it was frustrating, man.
And inexcusable to not get the ball to your best player, Andrew Marsh. Yeah. I mean, in what world did we go into today not thinking Andrew Marsh had to go off for 5 catches, 80 yards at least, and a touchdown? If you were going to come out a winner today, Andrew Marsh was going to have to be a big part of it. Andrew Marsh wasn't even in the game plan. Chip Lindsey, Sharon Moore, Bryce Underwood, you 3 players should be ashamed of yourself for the job that you did today with this offensive performance. And to me, it's just flat out unacceptable. You're going into the game. Chip Lindsey, Sharon Moore, Bryce Underwood have to go back. They got to reevaluate. And you know what? They better show up. I know bowl games don't really mean too much, with the whole college football playoff now.
Yeah.
But with a quarterback as young as Bryce Underwood, with a team as young as these Wolverines, they better show up, and Andrew Marsh and them better be on the same page in that game. Because for Andrew Marsh not to be a part of the game plan today, Justin, absolutely unacceptable.
No, it is unacceptable, and you waited too long to start bringing the pass game in. The pass game was working at points, motherfucker. And it was just like, I don't know, man. That was just so disappointing. I'm just so disappointed, man. They came out, they did exactly what they wanted to do, and they said that they just needed it to be a touchdown game at halftime, and it didn't matter at all.
You get the ball first, you settle for 3, you force the interception, and you settle for 3. You gotta cash one of those in. There's no doubt about it, Nick. I mean, the way the offense played today was awful. They have no offense. I mean, essentially, their offense fucking sucks. And you know what? You know what's the real truth about this game? What's the real truth, Justin?
This rivalry is even again. And you may even say that Ohio State has the leg up. Because they came in here today, and they out-physicaled you. They got all the tough yards. They got all the game-changing plays. 4th and 5 on the 40-yard line. Huge play. You let up a 40-yard bomb to Jermiah Smith, leaving their best receiver in single coverage on the outside. What the fuck is that?
Terrible.
Can't manufacture pressure. D-line's getting whooped around by their offensive line. Sharon Moore does not have this team playing vintage Michigan football. That died with Jim Harbaugh because Sharon Moore is not Jim Harbaugh, and he showed it to you today. He coached scared. He was the deer in the headlights, and Ryan Day was the fucking automobile on the road running his ass down. Ryan Day came in here, knew it was going to be a street fight, and he brought his fucking track shoes and his baseball bat, and he beat you down all game. Offensively, defensively, Matt Patricia had better calls defensively than Wink Martindale. Brian Hartline outcalled Chip Lindsey. It's as simple as that. The players were hype. They were honestly, they showed up like how Ohio State showed up the last couple of years. Ohio State's been that team talking shit. Michigan has sat there calm and collected year after year, just kicking ass. They didn't care about talking shit. And Roman Wilson literally told Marvin Harrison that. You can talk shit. You can wear Louis Vuitton gloves. It doesn't matter. When we meet in the fucking ring, we're going to take you. That's not what this Michigan team is anymore.
Yeah.
They're not. Until Sharon Moore comes out and proves it. But when you can't control the line of scrimmage in this game, you lose. When you lose the rushing battle, you lose. That is how this game goes. We know that. And they didn't do anything that could have helped to lead them to victory today. Pitiful performance. Ridiculous from Sharon Moore. Ridiculous from Chip Lindsey. Ridiculous from Wink Martindale.
I do think you're looking at a Sharon Moore that obviously isn't Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh, one of the best coaches, greatest coaches of all time. In whatever sport that he may be in, and he changed this whole entire Michigan program. Last year, Sharon Moore won 8 games. He was losing at left and right. He saved his season with winning the Ohio State game. Then this season, he comes in, 5-star quarterback Bryce Underwood. He was always going to be judged with Bryce Underwood's performance, and you had a chance to go to the college football playoff with a win today. You lost to 2 good teams. You lost at USC.
In the group chat.
You lost at USC, and you lost at USC, and who was the other loss? Oklahoma, excuse me. Yeah. And those are 2 pretty damn good teams. But it was always going to come down to what can you do to develop Bryce Underwood. And when you get into the biggest game of the year, Bryce Underwood looked completely lost at times. It was check down Charlie. You're not paying a guy 10 mil, 12 mil to be check down effing Charlie, Bryce Underwood. He's got the size. He has the arm talent. He has to be able to make good reads. Obviously, is that an elite defense? Yes, it is. Caleb Dowds, elite player. They have, first-round picks all over the board. But to me, I'm going to judge Sharon Moore because he didn't have Bryce Underwood either mentally prepared or, physically, ready to let it loose. And you can't come into this game scared. I thought they ran the ball well with Marshall early. I thought Cusdale had a couple of great runs. I thought even Underwood got out, got some positive rushing yards at times. But it was, to me, unacceptable the way that Bryce Underwood has developed so far throughout his freshman season, where he was supposed to be ready in this game. That was always going to be the goal. And to me, he flat out looked not ready to play. And that's concerning to me. Is it a Chip Lindsey thing? Is it a Sharon Moore thing? Is it both of them? Who do you guys put the most blame on?
All of them.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's all of them.
Do you think all of them?
All of them. It doesn't matter. They all suck today.
Do you think any of them seats are hot?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Who, all of them? Do you below?
They're not hot. They should be, though. We're going to give them more time, which
Michigan lost, got embarrassed by Ohio State today, Justin. Should Sharon Moore's seat be hot? The head coach of the Wolverines.
Yeah.
I think so, too.
I mean, it's the way that this team is managed. This team is better than advertised. For real. And I don't think he's getting remotely anything near everything out of this group. And that's on coaching. Is it not?
Yeah, no, it 100% is. And, obviously Bryce is to blame for some stuff today. A lot of it today. He had missed throws. He had missed reads. You had your shots when McCauley got a step. You had your shots when Marsh had a step. And you failed to make those reads. You failed to step in and stay strong with it. So disappointing to see from Bryce Underwood. Disappointing to see from Sharon. Disappointing to see from Chip Lindsey. But there is a little bit of, a factor, which is the fact that, you didn't have Justice Haynes and Jordan Marshall, really. Like, those are two elite running backs in the college realm.
Yeah.
Where you want to be the guy punching the other team in the mouth. You didn't have your two stars, And when you had Marshall come back, it was, as good as, gone with that shoulder already down. So I think that's big time that you didn't have your two running backs in this game. Two difference makers that could have helped a lot, but it doesn't, distract anything from Bryce Underwood not being able to throw a forward fucking pass.
Yeah, that's just, obviously.
Do you guys know where the big row of porta potties is it up here?
No idea.
No idea, I'm sorry.
Sorry. A big issue, but the offense in general. Walking up into that show.
Just walking up.
All right.
You know where the porta potties are?
It's honestly crazy work. Like you pick us to ask. Like, but I mean, hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. I mean, what can I say?
Yeah.
But
that was
I mean,
funny.
I just think it's just disappointing, man. It really is. I'm gonna get to the chat in a second. I saw there was some super chats and some other people who want to get their ish off. We will let you do that. Just let me get this link posted on the socials for the boys so we can make sure we get as much traction as possible for the kids.
Ohio State just dominated Michigan today, and it sucks to say that, and it's always going to suck to say that. You come out, you don't score a tutty. I mean, it looked like there was a lot of red in that stadium as well. Are Michigan fans too nice? People are saying not as intimidated.
Might
You
be.
know?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. Have you ever been down to the Shoe, Justin?
To watch a soccer game, yeah. I watched Chelsea there last year. It's a nice stadium. I'll give credit. I mean, it's got some history there. You can tell.
Too nice, like I said. Just kidding. But, yeah, I mean, this sucks. This is the end of the season besides a game in a bowl that won't mean much besides, to me, to get Marsh and Underwood back on track. You get the extra practices, but to me, I'll be rooting like hell for Ohio State to lose in the college football playoffs. But I'll tell you
They're gonna
this.
win the Natty.
Julian Sayin looks like an absolute monster.
Yeah.
With these wide receivers and that offensive line, they look elite. They look like a well-oiled machine. They throw two different backs at you that just fall forward, positive yards. That Ohio State team, man, I can't take any credit away from them as much as I want to bitch about Michigan's performance today. Ohio State came in and they performed like, a dominant team. And they still made it a mistake early. Didn't even matter at all. They didn't even flinch after the interception.
No,
Yeah,
they really didn't.
Like I said, the mental battle is no longer. It is an even playing field now. You could argue Ohio State has the advantage because they just won this game and they just out-toughed and out-physicaled you. Now Michigan's got to come back next year, and they got to be ready to be in another street fight because that's what this rivalry is at this point. It is who can run the football better, who can get the explosive plays, and you got none of them today. None. Nada. Zip. Your offense sucked.
Yeah, your offense was terrible. Bryce Underwood, if he looks anything remotely close to what he looked like today, next year in this game in Columbus, we're absolutely cooked. Bryce Underwood needs to look like Super Saiyan Bryce Underwood next year. Shout out Dragon Ball Z. He literally needs to look like a different version of himself come next year. This game, he needs to look confident. He needs to look comfortable. He needs to throw to his targets on time. And they need to have set action downfield where he knows I'm about to throw this ball deep if they give me the look. They gave him that look multiple times today. They said, you can't beat us with your arm. And he didn't beat him with their arm.
No, he didn't. And when they did, he was successful, though, and they just didn't go to it enough, and they didn't go to it early enough. They didn't trust him. I mean, it was just an overall awfully called game. I mean, the first half was solid. They were, in a dogfight, but then that last touchdown just kills you. And then they get the ball back, and you're just, I don't know, man. It just was not a good not a good game at all. Like, there was no redeeming quality in that game, in my opinion. That was all bad. There was nothing positive.
You had a couple of goal line stands that were big. I thought that was kind of cool to see for this Michigan team. I thought we got some momentum on the couple goal line stands, all within the 5. It was like 7 plays, 7 stops within the 5. That was nice, even after Barham fucked up. Excuse my language. Shout out the chat. Smash that like button. We love you guys. We've been here all day out in the freezing cold, so we'll always be here for you guys, obviously, talking ball, talking Michigan, talking OSU here with this one. But it's been disappointing, and there's no other way around it. Yeah, I guess the positive takeaways were, I would say, Jordan Marshall in the run game early.
Until he got hurt.
That gives me hope for the future. And then I would say the goal line stands where we made some big-time stuffs. But, yeah, this team needs to reevaluate, go back to the drawing board, and – Bryce Underwood needs to look like a whole entire different quarterback next year, and I truly believe that he will. And you're going to have one of the best quarterbacks in the Big Ten next year in Bryce Underwood. Obviously, I don't know if I won't be putting him above Julian Sayin after the performance today. Yeah. I don't know how you can,
you can't.
But Bryce Underwood needs to take a massive step forward, or else this team is not going to be a playoff team for the second straight year, for the third straight year.
Yeah, man, it's got to be better. I mean, they got to be more physical.
How do they get better?
They're playing the portal. The only way to get better.
How do they get Bryce Underwood specifically better?
A better offensive line that he feels comfortable sitting in the pocket behind, and another receiver. Go get Cam Coleman from Auburn. Go get some of these dogs that are playing at some of these second-hand schools that aren't like gonna be able to
Nick in with Andrew,
keep them with the money. I mean, I have it on pretty good authority that Nick Marsh is actually gonna stay at MSU. Fun fact.
Yeah,
I know someone. Yeah, I have a source. I have a source. Yeah, he says that Marsh is gonna stay. I don't know about Childs, but Marsh is gonna stay apparently. That's it. Take that as word.
He'll stay with his boy Jonathan, picking up another no-win Big Ten season.
I don't know why he wouldn't go to like LSU or something and go just pop off and be a
LSU doesn't
first-round
have
pick.
a coach, right? Oh, they're about to have Lane Train.
Or go to Ole Miss then. What do you want from me? Anyway, I mean, not a lot to talk about. I mean, they're gonna go be in the fucking Outback Bowl or some bullshit.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I don't really have.
Nick cares. See, I don't.
I'll watch it.
What's up, Tim?
What happened in there, Tim? Disappointment.
Yeah.
That's a monolith that they have.
Two completely different teams. Yep.
Yeah.
Tim does not believe in Sharon.
Meat guy Tim.
I don't know if I believe in Sharon.
Our head salesman is calling for Sharon Moore's head. Get him out of here.
And it's the fact that they couldn't match physically.
Yeah.
They just couldn't match the physicality.
It's been disappointing.
No, he wasn't aggressive at all. The fact that they waited until the third quarter to actually start throwing the ball was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Regardless if it was working or not, your run game was dependent on the pass game working. And
I stayed long just so I could see the players feeling
Yeah.
The players were feeling the pain. I mean, it does.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Tim as always.
It's a dead rivalry now. I mean, it's an even rivalry.
Shout out to Black Rock Bar and Grill. Shout out to Mad Pack. Shout out to Gold Crown, and shout out to all of you because this wouldn't be possible without you. Nicholas Koloff, Justin Satawa, the 5-star freshman himself, Brendan. Brendan, how was your first time on the Michigan stream? Obviously, biggest game of the year. It didn't go our way, but
yeah, I mean, I had fun. I mean, Blizzard kicked my ass a little bit, but it was fun. But I really do wish Michigan could have made it a little better for me.
Amen.
Is the game over yet?
I
Like,
don't
actually,
know. The
Bomber.
TV's completely frozen.
Bomber, is the game over? Oh, the game's officially
done.
over. 27-9 final score.
Yep, 27-9
Michigan
final score. God damn.
Dominated, honestly.
I just wanted to end up in the end zone at least. Like,
Yeah.
I just wanted it to be tight in the fourth quarter. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, it would've
ridiculous
been
that we
just-
got blown out like this. I mean, it was like you're telling me we couldn't score one touchdown, and field goals get you beat. It's the cliche-est cliche in the fucking game, but it's fucking true. When they come out and they keep scoring touchdowns, you're cooked,
Yep.
and that's how it is.
Yeah, Michigan got dominated. We were here with you guys all season long throughout freshman quarterback Bryce Underwood's debut in his freshman season. You know, this team had big-time question marks going into it, but we thought they'd be pretty fun to watch. Honestly, they weren't really fun to watch.
They were
not
No.
really a fun-to-watch team, and that's what I was expecting. That's why next season, without a doubt, you need Bryce Underwood to take a step and be an absolute monster. He needs to be a menace. Week in, week out, be a problem. Trust your arm. Trust your legs. No holding back. You are now a sophomore with college football playoff. Expectations are bust. That's the expectation moving forward. Sharon Moore, if you don't make the playoff next year, you should be fired. Bryce Underwood, take the step up. You should never look like this again, ever, against Ohio State, flat out.
I agree. It's got to be make or break. If he doesn't make the playoff, you get 3 years at a program like Michigan. You are a top 10 program in the country. With one of the highest NIL collectives, you have to win games. And you know what? Your AD could have just not scheduled Oklahoma, and you still would have been a playoff team. You could have beat USC because they're not that good, but you didn't. There could have been every scenario possible that could have went your way. You didn't go your way. It's how it is. And now we got to sit here for another off season. And we got to hope that Bryce Underwood takes the necessary steps to becoming an elite college quarterback because he's got to make some plays.
All right, boys, I'm about to take off before traffic gets too fucking shitty on my end over here.
Yeah, go ahead, Nick. We'll see you later.
Absolutely love you guys. I wouldn't go through a blizzard without anybody else. Go Blue as always. Fuck Ohio State. F Ohio. Hopefully they lose in the playoff. I'll be rooting for them to lose more than anybody else, and I stand by that sentiment. Bryce Underwood better be a different cat next year. Better be. He has all the intangibles to be great, and he needs to come out firing next season, without a doubt. Love you, boys. Great stream.
Thanks, Nick. Love you, dog.
Yeah, hold
Get
it
home
down.
safe.
Thanks, boys.
We will continue for a little longer in this blizzard that we are in. Here, just scoot over that chair. Get in the good chair.
Yep.
All right. Oh man. Let us know what you guys want to talk about because I can just know that they just planted the flag. I could hear it in my soul. That's so brutal. God damn it. All right, well. Nope. I'm just changing my angle here. Here, turn your chair like this a little bit. Get the stage a little more full looking. All right, we're dialed now. All right, you guys should learn how to lose better. What do you mean? You don't see me getting fucking mad, like crashing out or anything. Like,
Yeah,
it
we haven't
sucks.
been yelling.
Well, but like we won 5 straight.
Yeah.
I mean,
4 straight.
4 straight. Sorry, we won 4 straight. I mean, that's more than I have said as a Michigan fan my entire life.
Yeah.
So, I'm at the end of the day, I'm not gonna
Crash out.
crash out, but it's got to be better. That's the point blank period of it is it has to be better. Sharon Moore has to come in next year, and like Nick said, it is make or break. You have to make the playoffs. When you have the recruiting classes that Sharon has, and you have the money, that's what's expected. You're not paying Bryce the boatload of money you are
Yeah.
just for you to not be a contender. That's how it is. And what this is empty. You
Empty?
give me this. I was gonna throw that away, but all right, whatever. Anyway, it's just I don't know.
It's frustrating, man.
It's
it really is.
frustrating because this is not like for everything that is Michigan football that in the recent couple years. It is extremely difficult to move on from a coach that wins you a national title. It is.
Yeah.
And you went with someone on the staff to try to keep that going, and it worked for a year. And it didn't work for a second year. And now you're 2 years, you haven't made the playoffs, you have around a 500 record, or a little bit over 500.
Yeah.
What, 8 games above 500? That's fine, but, I mean, this is not how it, I mean, before they did have to bottom out before they.
Run your quarterback.
Well, yes. Tim acknowledging the obvious. The fact that they didn't run Bryce Underwood is utterly insane. How many carries did he have? 3?
I think 3, yeah.
The fuck are we doing?
I don't know. And they were all early games.
That's a joke.
Like,
That is a joke.
yeah.
Like, dude, I might crash out.
No,
'cause
0 adjustments were made, man.
No design plays to Andrew Marsh. Running the ball at will when you can't run the ball. Refusing to throw the ball downfield. Didn't throw to tight ends. What are we doing? Like, seriously, there was no point in the offense today.
Mm-hmm.
The offense, you could have literally sent Zavada out and he would have, done more.
Yeah, he would have. I mean, it was just, it was a shit show. I mean, the beginning was great. I mean, I don't think we could have asked for a better beginning of the game. Obviously, I mean, I would like to on that turnover go for 6 there instead of a field goal. I mean, but when you start out hot like that, you gotta capitalize. You have to.
You had to score a touchdown in one of those drives.
Yes.
That would have won
to.
you the game. Like that would have actually put the pressure on them that you needed to take that mental edge.
Yes.
And you punched them, and they fucking swung right back. Mike Tyson right hook.
Yep.
And they gave it right back to you. Time after time today, they had you eating it. And it's something that we're not used to, man. Over the last couple of years, we've really just made the plays every time we've needed the plays, and it's been huge. Yep. 499 Super Chat from the Los Angeles 8263. How many seniors do we have compared to Ohio? Aren't we a young team? We are a very young team.
Yeah,
Most of our team is not graduating, and including our offensive line, who will become better next year because a lot of our highly touted players are freshmen that we couldn't play this year. So there's definitely room for improvement on that end. Worst coaching game plan I've seen, yeah. Michigan wasn't ready for the cold. No, they were not. I absolutely agree. Freezing as for 130 views is wild. Over the whole day today, we have over 100,000. So I'm not really feeling too bad about it, including 3 crash streams. So still having a pretty good day regardless. Doesn't matter how young you are, throwing for 50 yards with the number 1 recruit is dog crap. They didn't give him a chance to.
No.
There was no chance to do anything for Bryce Underwood. You didn't let him run. You didn't. It's just, I don't know, bro. I'm really disappointed.
Me too. I don't really have much to say anymore. Like, just a bad game.
Shout out my old hockey coach, Drew Moffitt. Do you think Bryce transfers? I don't. I really think he's committed to Michigan, and I don't think anyone's going to pay him more than Michigan would, especially with now the situation they're in. They can't lose him. I mean, if they think about if they lose him, you're just gonna restart.
Yeah.
Like, you're just restarting again. You're gonna have to bring in another freshman quarterback, or you're gonna have to go in the portal, and you're gonna have to find. You're gonna have to find another quarterback, but you need to be spending your portal fixing your lines. Your lines got bullied today.
Yeah. Big time. The transfer portal is the main thing that they need to.
They're gonna have to attack the portal, and that's how. That's why Ohio State's so good. They are relentless in the portal.
Yeah.
I mean, adding Caleb Downs to that defense 2 years ago was the best thing that they could have ever done for their team.
Yeah.
And he has just transformed that defense into something special. It looks cold as shit out there.
It
Demon
is.
Dice, it is.
I can't feel my
below
toes,
10
man.
degrees right now. My feet are numb, so that's what we're living out here for you.
Yeah.
J.J. McCarthy was a handoff merchant at Michigan. I mean, apparently you're not wrong. There hasn't been anything that says otherwise at the moment. Bad weekend. Yeah. Oh, my God. It's been an awful weekend. We looked like trash today. We looked awful, man. There was – you didn't have – you had the mentality in the first half, and you just lost it when they punched you back.
Yep.
You had the initial fire, and then you just sat in your ass and you got cooked. It's a shame, man. It really is.
Yeah.
Bryce Underwood is not a good quarterback, and I'm from the city of Detroit, 7 Mile. Yeah, I mean, I still believe he's got all the intangibles. He makes great throws. He's just not good enough at reading plays yet. Like, he had Marsh wide open for a touchdown that he checked down.
He had McCauley wide open.
He had
on
McCauley
another
wide
one.
open on the out route on 3rd and 6. That could have changed the game. We were still down by 10 or 7 right at that point.
It's either 7 or 10, yeah.
And he just airmailed it. And I know it's cold. I know it's the snow, but Julian Sayin's playing in the same conditions. He's never played in the snow.
Yeah.
So
I was not expecting that one.
he came out spinning it. Freddie, our D-line looked at the Lions pass rush. Yeah, it was awful. Couldn't manufacture pressure at all, even when we blitzed. I mean, it's just – this is just fucking depressing, man.
Yeah.
I mean, whew. Yeah, and then we just kicked way too many field goals. I would have liked him to be a little more aggressive at some point. I mean, especially when they got down into the red zone and that, you know, they settled for that fourth down and at like the 6.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to score some touchdowns, man. That was one of the few times.
Mm-hmm.
199 super chat. Trip up broke. These dudes do this for the people. Hey, shout out to him. I appreciate you showing us love.
Thank you, thank you.
We're doing it for you guys out here. You guys are worst coaching. Yeah, the main thing in this chat right now is either they blame Bryce, which I understand. You can blame Bryce if you want. I'll let you have that. But most of it is coaching. Everyone is pissed about the coaching. Everyone's pissed about the game plan. And that's where I think I'm with Bryce. That's where I am with Bryce. Chip Lindsey just does not put him in good positions to succeed. And I'm going to stand on that because if you want to use Bryce Underwood to his full, capacity, you got to run the football with him. And that's how it is. And that's what he did in high school. Like, if you look at his high school stat lines, there was a lot of times, there was a few games where he had like 9 passes, and he was just running like crazy.
Yeah.
Like he can do it. It happens, and I don't know. I can't. There's got to be some major changes for this team to get back to a level where they are to standard.
Yeah.
The standard that we've seen for the last couple years. The Los Angeles 8263 199 super chat. Our defense looks weak. No Graham or Grant. No, it did. They got pushed around, especially in that 3rd and 4th quarter. Man, they wore down. They had nothing left in the tank, and it showed. They got absolutely cooked. So that's the team. Coaching staff's cooked. D-line's cooked. O-line was cooked. And, like, last year you won the game literally, I think you threw 12 passes. No more than 15.
Yeah.
You probably threw 15 today.
Yeah.
But this isn't the same team. And that's my issue. Like, you came in with the exact same game plan as last year without the same players you had last year. There was no innovation. There was no candy in the offense. There was no motions to let Bryce Underwood know if it was man or zone, which is a huge thing that helps young quarterbacks. I had so much to say, so many opinions. It's just like, everything went wrong today, except for the first quarter. First quarter, you had him where you want him, and then after that, it just all slipped away.
Yep. All went away that quick.
Yeah.
And we.
All right, get your last couple of super chats in. It's cold as balls out here. It's like 10 degrees out here, and we have no heat. He has a blanket. I don't. I'm
This
cooked.
blanket is not doing shit for me, man.
So, yeah, that's a fake blanket. Get a warm blanket for Justin. Justin, on a scale of 0 to 10, how smacked are you going to get tonight? I'm at a 72 out of 10. I will be having a great time tonight. I can guarantee that. I will be on a 14 out of 10. I will be a fun guy, if you know what I mean. Almost tripped over the cord. Would have been a tough one for the broadcast. We've already dealt with enough shit.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That'd be tough.
All right, hey, Ohio State dude, hop up here for a second. Let him grab him the other headset. Grab him the other headset. Where'd he go?
I have no idea. Just take mine. Just take mine.
Right here?
Yeah.
All right. What's your name, boss?
Mark Lang.
Mark Lang.
Here we
it's
go.
a pleasure. I'm Justin. All right. So the first thing I said to start off this stream was the rivalry is even. There's no physical advantage anymore, at least not for Michigan. If you want to say it's for Ohio State, you can go ahead and do it because they came into Michigan's trap today. They took that shit over, and they physically dominated the line of scrimmage all day long. They won the rushing attack. That is what you have to do to win in this game, and you guys did it. How are you feeling about the rivalry being renewed, even though it obviously has the same animosity as it always does?
A flip is switched. I mean, Ryan Day, he's, this is it. His flip is switched. He's got Ryan Day back on his. When you win the rushing attack, you're going to win the game.
Yeah.
Bo Jackson, freshman running back with what?
He's
what
a
he had,
fucking dog.
100 rushing yards, must have had it.
Over, easy.
Over. It was incredible. Seeing that.
He had
that was
84
great.
going into the last drive when you guys took 10 minutes off the clock in the fourth quarter.
That third quarter to fourth quarter drive where it was 9 to.
You had us in a boa constrictor. You literally had us cooked. Like, we could do nothing. Like,
It was great.
As soon as we, kind of told you. We kind of told you. We are unwilling to try to throw the ball down the field. And you guys brought Caleb Downs into the box to help your run defense. That eliminated all of Michigan's offensive success.
Underwood was not impressive to me. I haven't watched a ton of Michigan.
That's fair.
I haven't seen Underwood a lot. He did not do anything to help you guys. Nothing he did was like, wow, he's worth the $12 million.
Yeah, and that's fair. And what I will say about that is if Brian Hartline was calling him plays, he'd be slinging that shit around the yard. And he would be running, and he wouldn't have 3 carries as a 6'5" running quarterback.
It's 3 carries. Before the game, I was like, you know what I'm worried about? Him rushing the ball.
Exactly.
Underwood rushing the
and
ball
they
was the best attack.
don't do it. They never do it. It is ridiculous. And that's why. You wonder why this game,
ended 29-7.
They never put pressure on your defense. Never. Even when they were in the red zone, they still didn't put pressure on your defense. You guys literally could bend without breaking the whole day.
I mean, Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, they had a day. You could see that too. Even when he tried to run, Arvell Reese was on his, he was on his ass the whole time.
Seriously.
It was incredible the whole time. I mean, David Igbinosun, he had 2 holding calls. You should have thrown the ball. You have 2 great receivers in Samaj Morgan and the other guy.
McCauley and Marsh.
Yeah, that should have been it. You should have thrown the ball on him. He had a holding call in the beginning of the game. When Julian Sayin threw that interception first drive, I was nervous.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my God, it's going to be.
But they had to go pound one of those first 2 in, and then the pressure would have really been on. They had to capitalize on the interception. The fact that they only gave up 3 was the momentum that you guys needed to say, we can do this. Because a prime Michigan team goes and pounds that shit in for a touchdown, even how bad their offense was last year, they still did it.
You know what I'm shocked at? No trick plays for Michigan.
No.
I didn't see a single flea
It was
flicker.
so vanilla.
It was weird.
It was. It really was. They had nothing up their sleeve.
Which is insane. This is
the game.
You're here for.
You guys pulled a 4th and 6, 40-yard bomb out of your ass.
That was awesome. That was incredible.
I envy that. I'll be completely honest. I would have killed to watch Bryce Underwood on some random-ass down that you guys had no idea he was going to go deep. Because when they did go deep, they caused multiple pass interference penalties.
He threw maybe 2 balls downfield. Igbinosun both times interference.
Yeah.
Just an embarrassing play calling from, I think, does Sharon Moore call the plays for Michigan or?
No, Chip Lindsey, our OC.
He was supposed to, I kept
He was
hearing.
supposed to be the savior, yeah. Take this offense into the next generation. They were supposed to not be a power football team anymore. They were supposed to be not finesse, but this perfect balance of the two. A lot like what you guys are. And they didn't do that at all.
I mean, we had that.
Yeah.
Especially with, Bo Jackson, he had a day.
He had a day.
He had an absolute day.
He cemented himself in this rivalry, man. That's how it is. I got 2 super chats I gotta read real quick. Justin Duran, 8950, 49 in super chat. Thank you. 19 in super chat from TS 1456. Too nice, smack that fuck. I'm not smacking him. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a good person. And as much as I hate those colors, I don't hate the man if he's a good person. So
There we go. That's good to
thank
hear.
you for joining the panel. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
That's going to do it for the post-game show. I think that's a great place to end it. A great even-sided talk about the nature of where this rivalry's at. It's back, man.
Hey, let's go Bucks, though.
Hey, go Blue. We'll be back next year. We're going to go take over your trap next.
Youngest
And
team
we'll-
in the Big Ten.
We'll see you in Columbus next year.
There we go.
All right, from Woodward Sports, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Hey, appreciate it. That was great.